I'm 100% sure that everybody that's watching this video can teach me something that I don't know about. So when you hear me talk, don't think that I'm trying to belittle anybody by the advice that I'm giving, or just if you already know things that I'm trying to remind us traders about. Feel me? Don't take that standpoint and then miss the point and be like, oh, I already know that, or like I know more than you, so you can't teach me nothing. Feel me? Females is usually a little bit better about taking guidance and a little push in the right direction. But men, chill. You feel me? I'm not saying I'm better than you and I'm a better trader or anything. It's just certain things that we need to be reminded about to help us along the journey because we all make mistakes. Right? All right. Now, when it comes to day trading, bro, when it comes to day trading, I'm not going to sit here and give anybody advice about your strategy because people will sit there and explain their trades. Sometimes they're wrong and you're right, and sometimes you're wrong and they're right. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, when you lost a trade, you should have did this. We talking all mental right now. We talking all mental. If we want to talk strategy, I will put a link in the description below so you can learn the strategy if you want to improve that. We talking straight mental. I'm not going into nothing with strategy. We have the charts here, and I'm gonna look at some things and say what I do, but I'm not trying to change your mind about anything. And with how I trade, I'm learning ICT concepts, right? Those are the concepts that I'm trying to learn. My opinion on it don't matter. Trade whatever you trade. If you making money with it, cool, right? I'm not even gonna hammer my opinion because then I'm gonna just offend everybody. All right, but look, mental wise, bro, we gotta chill. We gotta chill and stop with the yo, I gotta make this amount and trying to pass these challenges, bro. If you can't run it up on a demo or a live account, these challenges, bro, they're making money off all of us because I failed some too. They making money off all of us because we keep trying to pass it, but it's like we're not consistently profitable. So if you're not consistently profitable, yes, you can have luck and you can pull some money out, but if you sit down and you're really honest with yourself, that's gambling. You feel me? You trying to bank on luck that you might pass one of these accounts, and that's gambling, bro. You keep wasting your money, and I get it. Yo, trust me, I wouldn't have got out of challenges and went into learning properly in a demo if I didn't lose my challenges, mud. Like they bro, I had to get forced to put those down because I'm like, it kind of feel like you not making the best of your time and you feel like, yo, if I won a couple trades in demo, that these trades could have been won on a funded account and I would have made money. But nah though, bro, the money is not even an important part. When we get caught up on the money part, we miss the whole jump. We supposed to be able to look at the chart and be like, yo, this is gonna happen next, and be confident and take it. And if we wrong, you feel me, it's just like, did we follow our strategy? Journal, what can we improve? And in terms of journal, bro, I started taking pictures, like literally taking pictures on my phone and then putting it in my notes. Put the picture in my notes and then write details about it. That helps so much, bro. That helps so much. And you know why? You know why it helps so much? Because instead of writing it down, when you see it, there's only so much scenarios the market can throw at you. Especially when you looking at the opening at 9:30. When you take it from right here, and take it from electrical to regular trading hours, that 9:30 opening, there's only so much scenarios they can throw at you. And once we understand the 9:30 opening, it's going to tell us certain characteristics about what the market want to do that day. Bro, it's a pattern, bro. The pattern is there. We just got to understand where to look. So it's like, when you take the picture, right? You always on your phone anyway. You take the picture, you take a couple notes. You feel me? It makes it so much easier since you always on your phone. Sometimes you'll be scrolling and you think, yo, why am I scrolling? Let me just tap into my notes real quick. And then you look at that. And then you see, yo, it's happening over and over. Once you looking in the right places, bro, I'm telling you, it's only so much scenarios they can throw at you. Feel me? So I recently started doing that, and I feel like that's genuinely helping a lot. And with the one thing about it too, bro, is I'm gonna keep it a buck, and this is something that I'm working through. I don't know about y'all, but this is something that I'm working through. So it's the FOMO, right? So when you start to see these patterns, right? When you start to see these patterns, you start to think, yo, I know what's gonna happen because I seen it before. So let me hop in now. Right, but we gotta slow down, bro. We need to take more notes. We gotta be confident. Once you confident and you willing to take that trade, once you confident and you willing to take that trade, because I'm like, yo, bro, I know this stop loss isn't gonna get hit, and you see it happen a couple more times, then you good. If you can't do that yet, bro, then we're gambling. You feel me? We're not in here for gambling. We're trying to build a business. We're not about to build a business off gambling. And discipline is one of the most important things about trading. Right? I'm not gonna say psychology is everything. No, I don't believe psychology is everything. And I used to say it was 90. I used to hear and say it's 90% psychology and 10% strategy. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's 50-50 either. I don't even want to say 70-30. I'll say 60-40. Feel me? I feel comfortable with saying it's 60% mental and 40% strategy, because for so long, you're gonna just have to trust me when I say this. For so long, my psychology was perfect. If I lose one trade, I'm done for the day. If I don't see this, I'm not getting in. And I was so comfortable with never getting in the market until I see this, right? But when I started to learn more and I saw something that was like too good to be true, then the FOMO kicked in, right? The FOMO kicked in, and I feared missing out so much that I had to pull myself back. And I don't know what stops you. And bro, if you're doing this trading journey and it's straight discipline and you're doing it without Jesus, I don't I don't know how you doing that, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know how you doing that. With me, with reading the Bible and depending on him and saying that his will is gonna be done regardless, and as long as I stay in his presence and in his word, everything will play out according to how he wanted. Bro, that's slowing me all the way down. I'd be like, I bet I don't need this trade because it's not there yet. I don't gotta rush it because that's not there yet. I don't, you feel me? But if you don't have that to slow you down, and it's like, I wanna hop in to make money now, I wanna hop in to be right now, I need to be right, bro, you gonna crash, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You gonna crash. So it's like, that more than anything is what's been helping me on my journey. And with ICT too. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he's a really really good trader. So to for me, I used to be like, yo, I really wish like he was right here to help me and teach me. But look now, when I lean on Jesus because I have the Holy Spirit and I trust in him, I could be like, yo, he's a better teacher than ICT, because not to knock ICT at all, but he's the one that taught him and he's the one that showed him everything. Because I said this before in a couple of videos too, I gave my life to Jesus because I was in a ICT stream. I know that God is the one that orchestrated all of that, right? But it was in his stream that I gave my life to God, right? So God is the one that's leading him, and God is the one that leading me. I don't need no other mentor. Yes, I will listen to his advice, and when he speak, I don't just discard it. I listen to it because it's a reason why he's saying it. And if I discard it, I'm gonna come back to it later on. You feel me? Because I'm gonna hurt myself because I didn't listen. Being hard headed, I didn't listen. So when I hurt myself, I'm gonna remember that he said that, and then I'm gonna go back to it. So Mud, listen, bro. 2026, we're gonna have a lot of opportunities. It's gonna be endless. If you just started trading, please do not think that you gotta rush and become the best and you gotta make money this year. Please, bro. Demo, and don't hammer these funded accounts. Don't try to hammer it and pass all of them in one swoop. You feel me? But I know you're not gonna listen to me because I didn't listen to ICT when he said it. I had to fail and lose my money doing this to be like, nah, all right, Kirk, chill. You feel me? I didn't slow down until I kept losing over and over. I had to burn my hand, and that's how most men are. But if you smart, you will learn by taking advice from others. And when they say, "Yo, that fire is hot, don't touch it," You're not gonna touch it. I'm an idiot. I touched the fire. You feel me? And I still want to touch it, even though I know it burns. You feel me? That's just how we are. But we're gonna have a lot of opportunities this year. Keep learning, bro. Demo a little bit. Even if you trade in your funding, have a demo account, right? Where you see certain opportunities and you take them, and take them like you taking them on a real account. Don't just take them because it's demo and it's not real money. No, 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 no. Take it and annotate. Why did I take this trade? Why did I lose this trade? Why did I win this trade? Take a picture of those 9:30 openings and understand what happened after those 9:30 openings. Because there's only so many scenarios. It's either we going to open up or we going to open down. After the open, it's either we going to go past consequent enroachment on that opening, or we're not. But we're watching the bodies, and I go 5 minute. And see if we can close above consequent enroachment on those openings on a 5 minute chart, right? And if it's not, then one is telling me, okay, we're bullish, okay, we're bearish. How do we move after we open on that 9:30 for the next 5 minutes? You feel me? So those things are all things that we can annotate, and it's going to help us along in our journey. And while I'm not trying to help your strategy, right, since I have the charts open, we'll look at something real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up, right? We're gonna look at something real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Boom. Let's go daily. Boom. Right? One thing that helped me a lot is when I mark off these wicks, right? When I mark off these wicks, like you see this wick right here, once I mark it off and I go to the 5 minute, it gives me clarity on what the market wants to do. Look, you see how it's reacting to all these quadrants? Look, 75% reaction, 50% reaction. You feel me? The market is even reacting down here, and it helps me to know where I want to take my trade. I'm not going to tell you to get into this fair value gap, and I'm not going to tell you to do this or that. But genuinely, one thing that is a fact is that the market moves off the what is it called? Well, I know what it is, but I forgot what the technical term for it is. So it's the consolidation, and then we have the first stage, and then the second stage, and then you feel me, you have that reversal, which is the you get a low risk entry if you could see it before it happens. If you wanna learn, it's the market maker model. That's what it's called. If you learn those mod, it's gonna be something different. It's gonna put the market in a way where it's like, yo, I bet it's gonna do this, and then we're gonna consolidate, and then we're gonna do this, and I get in right here. I bet even if I lose this trade right here, I know from categorizing all the other steps what's gonna happen next, right? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. You feel me? Yeah, have a very blessed rest of your day. I'ma see y'all, bro. Be safe.